Hello, my beautiful Capricorn collective. This is your general reading. All right, so welcome to 2026, the year of the horse, the fire horse. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling about the year so far? What's the energy like for you? I'd love to hear from you guys. This is a general message, okay? It can apply to any area in your life. After all, it is your frequency and vibration that radiates from you and affects every relationship of your life. So whether you are focusing on love right now, the energies do bleed into money, career, and other areas of your life. You'll notice that these themes, these patterns follow you into every relationship of your life because it's the frequency and the vibration upon which you find yourself, right? So I'm going to do a general reading and you take the message as it resonates with whichever area of your life is your main focus right now. All right. If you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif and I welcome you to evolve with me. I'm doing a Celtic cross. So we're going to do an in-depth read looking at past, what's leaving your life, what's coming in the near future as an opportunity, what the dominant energy is for you during this month of January, and then other feelings, opportunities, what works in your favor, outcomes, all of that. Okay, but I'm going to start the reading with the Zodiac card, a message from my Zodiac Moon Oracle deck, and then end the message with a bonus message of divination at the end of the reading. So if you want that, you can stick around all the way to the end. Returning subscribers, good to have you here always. I just want to welcome you in. Have a seat, take a breath, let's connect and receive messages from Spirit, receive the guidance that we need at this time. I do have 5 slots available during this month for where I'm giving away free readings, okay, to a selected few. Terms and conditions do apply, so read those in the description box very, very carefully. But just to give you an overview, yeah, you watch the video all the way to the end. If you haven't, this is for new subscribers only. If you haven't received a reading from me and you're curious about the energy and you just want to get an idea or a feel for how I read, you are welcome to take advantage of the free reading opportunity. You watch the video all the way to the end. Make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell. I'm going to put an embedded message into the reading somewhere. So you comment with that embedded message. And then you go to the description box, to the section about where the link to the free readings are. Read those, make sure you've done everything, taken all the steps. Screenshot your comment and send it to me. The web page, the link will take you to a web page. Right at the bottom, you'll find a button specific to free readings. You share the screenshot of your comment into that WhatsApp group. Okay, and then we take it from there. All right, so you've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I always ask that you trust your own guidance system. I'm not here to tell you your truth. I don't own your truth. This is your story. I am simply reading your energy. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Nothing is set in stone. You can take the energy, the interpretation of the energy, and decide, do I like where it is? Do I just want to keep adding momentum to that? Or do I want to change it? You have free will, okay? And you have the power to do that. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for bringing us together, helping me to share these messages with you. I do hope you enjoy the energy, and that if you feel that you connect with me, that you do decide to subscribe. Now let's begin. This is a Capricorn read. All right, Capricorn, this has also been your birthday season. For some of you, this is your birthday month. For some of you, last month was your birthday. Either way, happy birthday, my Capricorn collective. Really appreciate you, appreciate all of the stability and the solid energy that you bring to our world. Okay, So the first card that I've pulled for you is Moon in Capricorn, and this message is about accomplishment. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. I feel like you're really going to feel inspired to push yourself a little bit this month. You've got that energy, you've got that inspiration, you've got that fuel. It's as if the energies and the planets are just perfectly aligned to give you that boost. And the number is number 22. And nobody scales mountains better than a goat, right? You can go places where many of us can't. Right, so your message is, you can reach a particular level of success where worldly abundance, such as financial security and status, can be enjoyed or is within your grasp, leading to a feeling of contentment and self-fulfillment. You may appear to others as a stable, successful, accomplished character, or perhaps someone in your environment exhibits these abilities. As someone who is driven by work, has a sense of responsibility and an air of authority, you will appreciate their continuing devotion to these areas of your life. A work project or status, career, or direction are about to step up to a new level. This is a good time to look at the big picture regarding your long-term plans and be practical about attaining goals step by step, also considering your emotional needs while you strive for material success. A contract, promotion, or financial matters may alter your perception of your own worth and your ability to succeed. This message can represent the need to change your perception of status and accomplishment. And if you're at the point in life to consider retirement, are you ready to see yourself in a new light? Are you successful? Worldly success involves finances and status, but success can also be described as the alignment of your actions with your soul's purpose. If you feel that you have accomplished vital goals, you will be ready to move forward. If not, you will continue to pursue treasured outcomes and gain a sense of accomplishment in your current circumstances, as you are committed to your current path. How beautiful. Right, beautiful message. Okay, so we're starting with the overall energy. You. What and who is at the center of this reading? You, Capricorn. So this is your energy. What is the overall energy of this read? What is Capricorn's overall energy at this time? 3 of Cups. Beautiful. Reconciliation. Community. Feeling a deeper sense of connection, feeling more equipped and capable of reconciling with tribe, with friendships in a more evolved, expansive type of way that brings a lot of emotional abundance, fulfillment, but also a deeper sense of presence within these relationships. Okay, this could also be reconciling with a sense of reconciliation with your person, your divine counterpart, and again in the workplace too, with your team, and being able to see them through a new light and finding a new sense of appreciation just with people around you in general. Okay. Just keep in mind that your energy affects every relationship of your life, and this is your energy. You are reconciling with a part of yourself here, Capricorn. You are coming home to a part of yourself here that has been waiting, that has been dormant, that has been calling to you, summoning you for a long time, and now you're ready to come home, to individuate, to reconcile with that part of yourself. Beautiful energy. All right. And this flows into every area of your life. What What is crossing this at this time? Two of Pentacles. All right, so you're reevaluating your path. You had an idea of what the path looks like, the path that is right for you, the path that is that calls to you. That is now evolving, that is now changing. Spirit just gave me a vision of these two paths where it's very clear, well, this is what I want the journey to feel like on the way there. So I know what my path is going to be, but now there's a third path that is evolving or unfolding before you, and you're like, okay, so now I've got to sit with this a little bit and figure out, what is this third path that I never noticed before? It's a time for you to really decide the path you want to take moving forward, what that looks like, how you want that to feel, and even that has evolved. So it's actually, I'm getting a feeling of excitement, but also you want that stability, you want to bring in security. Okay, so it's not that it's crossing you, it's just it's like going to a buffet. When you go to a restaurant, you've got a set menu, okay? And you used to go into that restaurant and you know what you order and you know what you like. And now you've gone to your restaurant and today it's a buffet. And there are things available to you that were never there before, were never on the menu. So it's exciting, it's adventure, but at times for some people, depending on where we are at or how we look at things, that can also feel overwhelming. So it's a little bit of exploration. What's happened in the recent past to bring my Capricorn to this place? The Hermit. You have been helping so many in your community find their way to source, to themselves, reconnect with their own truth. You've been shining a light where people might have felt that they've gone astray or gotten lost, but you've also been in this space in your own journey. What's brought you to where you are is that you have allowed yourself to fully emerge mind, body, and soul into mating with your soul once again, cultivating your relationship with Source, with the universe, being alone with your thoughts, sitting with yourself, befriending yourself, your mind, your body, your soul, befriending your mind again, allowing yourself to develop a new relationship with every part of you. You've been on a spiritual voyage of sorts. Okay. And sharing and spreading that light, as your own light becomes brighter and brighter, you light a path for everybody else that gets to walk beside you in one way or another. What's leaving your reality, an Ace of Wands. Okay. I want more on this Ace of Wands. Tell me what this Ace of Wands is about. The Ace of Wands can be a passionate new beginning. I think I know what this is. All right. What's leaving your reality is false starts. The fear of what this Ace of Wands could represent, where you would sometimes pull back or sabotage yourself because this new beginning, this passionate new beginning, would ignite within you a part of yourself that you were afraid to meet or not yet ready to meet. And because now you're reconciling with this part of yourself, and the part of yourself that you're reconciling with at this time is connected to your purpose and your passion, your desires, okay? Your bliss. being stuck at the level of the Ace of Wands, that's what's leaving your reality. The Ace of Wands, when you appreciate it, when you are present with it, when you embody it, becomes the Two of Wands. And then it becomes the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7, and it goes all the way to the 10, right? As long as you nurture it, as long as you are receptive of it. And I feel like you've not been receptive of it. You've experienced, and maybe it's not seemed that way to you, Capricorn, but you've experienced passionate new beginnings or opportunities for something new and exciting coming in, but then it doesn't really, the fire burns out, right? So the fire is started, but it's not fanned, and eventually the flame dies. And you could have experienced that with short-term relationships, or relationships that seem, relationships that seem great or exciting, and then it just didn't have the air to sort of fan the flame into something, a fire that can actually sustain itself, right? Okay. So what is coming in for Capricorn in the near future, in the short term, okay? In the recent future, let's put it that way. King of Swords. Mental clarity. So even though you've got this Two of Pentacles, that is now, these two paths have evolved and created a third path, which is a combination of the two. Oh, I like that. So perhaps you had an idea of what would feel right for you, what you don't want. You chose the path that would avoid everything that caused you pain and discomfort, that put you in a position where you needed to compromise perhaps your peace, perhaps your whatever you value, right? And so now there's a path that has formed before you that gives you the best of both paths. Interesting. So you come into mental clarity here. And with this sword, this King of Swords, this is about a vision coming into fullness, right? When a vision is very, very clear, and you have no resistance, no mental resistance, no belief systems that resist that, there is nothing, no force in the universe that can stop it. Everything, all of the elements, all of the conditions required to support your vision is coming into your reality, sort of to fruition. Also, this is this is an opportunity coming towards you here that matches your vision. It's sort of like knowing, I know I want a home in which I feel safe, that is mine. But that's all I know. And then suddenly I meet someone that's like, that their only vision was, I know I have this home that I'm never going to live in, but that has so much value, and this home belongs to someone that can love and appreciate it, and I don't know who that is. And then you guys meet. Do you understand? Something like that. I'm making the analogy of a home, but this could be business. This could be a number of things. This could be a relationship. Okay. All right. What is your energy? Your overall energy in the month of January that you will be carrying forward with you in the weeks to come is the Devil energy. You are setting yourself free from bondage. This is a good card in this position, especially with all of these other cards around it. You're setting yourself free from bondage. You are meeting your shadows. You are realizing the things that you've been avoiding, the things that you thought could potentially be bad, is where your true power resides. This is your shadow work. You are setting yourself free from bondage, and you are doing your shadow work. And if you are not doing that yet, you are being guided towards that. Do not avoid it. Okay. If you want to do facilitated shadow work, where you're working with a professional, with an expert, with somebody that has loads of experience within this, the processes, the practices, working hand in hand with channeled messages and guidance from source and your guides as to how you should journey through the dark night of the soul or through the dense forest, you are welcome to contact me for spiritual guidance and coaching. Okay. But if you have already started this and you have your own resources, trust your guidance system. Go with what feels right for you. Okay. What works in my Capricorn's favor? What works in my Capricorn's favor? Eight of Coins. This is Spirit saying, Capricorn, you're focusing on the right thing. You're working on the right thing. What you are investing, mentally, physically, where you put your energy, you are right on track for success with this Ace of Pentacles. And you are grounding, you're bringing the right kind of stability and groundedness into these areas of your life. External influences, we've got a Six of Wands. All right. Okay, I feel like the Six of Wands has got to do with this King of Swords. This King of Swords feels to me like it is somebody that comes into your world or your reality and offers you a collaboration or an opportunity for victory. Your passions are aligned, your visions are aligned, that kind of thing. You are also being welcomed home in some sense. Okay, fears, hopes and fears for my Capricorn collective. The Queen of Wands, this is a Sagittarius card. Your hopes and fears is that this is about being a magnet. Attracting into your life what matters to you. Being deserving of it. Being worthy of it. And being a magnet to it. I don't feel like this is a fear. I feel like this is, you're hoping that you are in alignment to be able to do this. You are. You are. Outcomes for my Capricorn. So Three of Coins, beautiful. And then I've got the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is stability. This is commitment. This is an elevation in status. This is basically letting you know everything you're working towards, that's what comes to you. Solid, firm, secure. With this Queen of Wands energy, because that's what your hope is. Do you understand? Beautiful. So this could be, it's that next step for you. It's that elevation. It's not a step back. Whether this is about work, whether this is about, this could be money, work, or your relationship. Okay. Beautiful. Let me give you your embedded message. For those of you who would like to potentially qualify for a free read about love, money, or career. Oh, no, or health, sorry. Love, money, or health. It's an introductory read, so it's not a full detailed reading, but you'll get all the information that you need. And your embedded message is scale mountains. Scale mountains. Put that into the comment section, screenshot that, and then go to the link. Go all the way to the bottom of the page where it has the write-up about free introductory readings. Click that button and then get into contact with me there. Scale mountains. Beautiful. Now I am going to give you your bonus message, Capricorn. Bonus message for my Capricorn. I'm pulling it from my Shadows and Light Oracle. And this is your message of divination. All right. Not that one. They say not that one. Okay, let's do this. One more shuffle like that. All right, you have the Violet Duchess. It's the number 18, so that could be significant to you. It's reduced to the number 9. All right, look at that card. Beautiful. The Violet Duchess. Stifled, bored, and stuck. Perhaps you've been feeling stifled, bored, and stuck in a particular area of your life. And your message is your desire to be liked, to please, and to be seen as a lady or a gentleman is cheating yourself out of something wonderful that you deserve to experience. Take a moment. Absorb that. Breathe it in. Because I feel like some of you really need to hear this. Not all of you. Sometimes there are rules that simply need to be broken. Keeping to the spirit of law sometimes means breaking the letter of the law, That's how things change. There is a situation at the moment that has revealed itself as unjust, unfair, and absolutely unattractive to you, but you have yet to speak up. The most inspiring thing about this situation is that you'll discover just how safe it is to stand up for what you truly believe in. Others will be inspired too. So while it feels like you're taking a risk at first, after a while you will realize that you've started your own small revolution. There we go. Tell me what you think. Does it resonate? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much if you stayed all the way to the end. Thank you for your support on my channel. I love you guys so much. If you would like to get some support with Twinflame Coaching, relationship coaching, to help you to dive into the soul contract between you and your person and how you are meant to honor it when it comes to career, money, if you have blockages, you are welcome to contact me. If you'd like to take a closer look at a particular situation and get a reading, a channeled message from a particular person, perhaps because you'd like to have some questions answered, details are all in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light. See you next time. Bye now.